Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings II. We are playing as the restored Roman Empire, and we are working to restore our original borders, which is coming along quite well. The biggest chunk is here, the Talabids, and over here, the Abbasids. Pardon me. However, since we do have our amazing bloodline, and that is the immortal blood of Alexander, we can do an invasion once per lifetime. It's pretty good. We are going to want to do an invasion, I believe. So, we have two choices. We have the Abbasids, which are really, really big, and the Talabids, who are not quite so big. The Talabids would be, you know, at least if we took care of the Talabids, then it'd be like, alright, we're done in the West. We don't have to worry about that anymore, other than little things down here in Africa. And then we could just, like, focus on the Abbasids, wait for another character, and do an invasion. But I think that what we want to do is we want to go for the Abbasids, do the invasion, take all their stuff. Although I don't know that I'd be able to take this, because I don't know that I'd be able to get boats down here. It is an interesting conundrum. I kind of feel like they should make a portage here or something like that, or at least allow you to get boats. Maybe there'll be a boat mercenary group that I can hire briefly or something. I don't know. Otherwise, I honestly do not know how I would get to this island, the island of S.P.Q.R. That said, if I take everything except S.P.Q.R, he should just be independent, I think. Alright, so that's something to think about. I don't think the Abbasids have anything, like, real far out of the way. We got a few here, but again, these things should just go independent when we're done. If we've occupied, like, everything, especially everything that he holds, everything that his major vassals hold. So, yeah, I think that's going to be our goal, is to do that. Yeah, alright. Because if we do that, then we could do a holy war on the Talabids. We could do a great holy war. You know, the Crusade equivalent. Now, the problem with that is that there really aren't that many big kingdoms left. I think Andalusia would probably be the best one. Got 3 duchies. Badajoz is 3. So that might be okay. Asturias does have 3. But in terms of the number of counties, I think we're still going to get... Let's see. So that's 12. That's 10 right there. And that's 11 there. So Asturias would actually be better than Badajoz. So yeah, I think that for the Talabids, I think that yeah, picking off a few here and there would be okay. But the big thing is eventually doing another invasion, because that would definitely get us everything we wanted. But the invasion on the Abbasids is what we're going to want first. Alright, so to prepare, I think that I would like my retinue to get a bit higher. Captain Armbjorn has showered me with justly earned praises after the kindness I did to him. There is no doubt he has been struck by my show of prestige. Okay, he actually does like me by a lot now. I did equip my books, so stats should be a bit better. My magnum opus on transmutative alchemy, the contemplative theurgy, and the ritualistic theurgy. I also have the Asaros cookbook equipped. So I am actually gaining 5 piety now, so that's pretty nice. Now, I don't know that I need piety for an invasion. Probably do an invasion of Egypt just to kick it off. So yeah, to do it, I need 500 prestige, which is not a problem. I'd gain about 400 back. Yeah, take all occupied territory, so that's the big thing. Alright. You usurped that, that's fine. Let's go ahead and obligate the vassal. No illnesses have broken out here yet. Thank you. You've created the Duchy of Tahert. Oh, crap. Should have thought about that. We can deal with it later. Raiders over here. You're taking my loot. It's rude. I can compose a book now, so yeah, it's expensive, but yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Martial theme, diplomacy or intrigue. More diplomacy would be good, so let's try for that. I produced an entirely average paper on theurgic rituals. Let's not get in yet. You have usurped the county of Arborea. I guess it's okay. You're Roman. You do have an 11 stewardship, so I could keep you in mind for other counties, but I'll probably forget. Agreed to it. Alright. Jeez, they really take a lot of that loot pretty quick. The main reason why I hate hosts is that you don't know when they're going to hit, and literally they could walk from right here. Just decide, do all through your lands. Don't mind me, just walking through your lands, just not doing anything. Oh, look, I'm right here in your capital. I'm just gonna start looting, and I get all the money. You know, at least with you know, these guys, they can only loot right along the border. You know, and these guys, you can see the boats coming in. You can see them stop and start to get off their thing. Hosts? Nothing of the sort. Thank you. Thank you. My marshal has discovered a man of great military talent. Too bad I can't do anything with him other than potentially make him a marshal. See, the other thing is, I feel like hosts, when you defeat the host army for raiders, just boom, they're all gone. The hosts, you know, all the troops are like, well, our leader really sucks. He couldn't protect us from all of this. Well, we're just going to go home. You've spent many nights looking at the stars in your observatory. It is truly fascinating. There are so many questions to ask. We're not going to go insane. How do the stars move? This will go for a diplomacy focus on you. You do have Caradog, so that's good. The people of Guge probably never knew why the honored emperor chose to attack Maharaja Damodar. Regardless, they have suffered a crushing defeat, and Han armies are journeying home to celebrate, as their victory has finally been declared. Kind of surprised that he's not really expanding much. Like, for all that they're expansionist, they're not really attacking. Where is the map mode? Alright, so this is their stuff. They don't actually... Like, none of these guys are vassals or anything. Or protectorates. Just this, like, all of this. Why not attack this guy? Why not push in this direction kind of thing? I don't know. I don't know what the AI on that, how the AI on that works. My dear uncle and brother in the Hermetic Order, Sergius, has stepped forth with an idea for a ritual that might invoke the presence of a divine being. The prospect of petitioning the divine itself for knowledge is tantalizing, and the idea was therefore received with excitement by the Order. The ritual will take place in a few weeks' time. I have some interesting flasks that could aid us. Now I can go acquire ingredients. Gather in the hills. Still nothing there. We are coming along. Proper Office of Alchemy. I will definitely build one of that. I'm actually going to wait a little while because I am low on cash. And I can't ransom anyone for money. Pray tell me of the operation of the sun. My son has camp fever. Camp fever isn't in my county. It's consumption that's near us anyway. I guess he just got camp fever. He does have the blood of Caradog. Call for my court physician at once. I should compensate him for a job well done, or... yeah. I'd rather praise him to court, but... and I do possess a great mind. My courtier has decided to die. She did not have any significant bloodlines. The divine being has... oh, crap. Total confidence, but I get stewardship -3. Don't want that. At least it's not hurting my domain size yet. And my apprentice decided to no longer be an apprentice. You know what? I will make you my apprentice. And then I'll see if you will convert. You will! Yes, excellent. Stop being Catholic or whatever you are. Okay, Serpohi has died. The Parthian blood is still in some people, however, so we're good there. And you've converted. Good. Alright, might go into a little bit of debt, but we'll go ahead and construct it. For science! Got some herbal ingredients, Polician heresy. Still not in my capital. Secrecy is of great importance, as the experiments I will perform in my laboratory may both frighten the ignorant and tantalize my fellow alchemists. But I want an efficient and accessible office for research. Waldensian heresy has appeared in Valais. Alright, you've beaten him. That's good. I will aim higher than any of those who have come before me. Okay, I got enough troops, so... let's go over there and take care of them. You've created the Duchy of Carniola. Well-dressed merchant has requested an audience. The man presents himself as Master Asher ben Reuben, a representative of the Jewish Radonite merchants, and implores, "We are seeking to set up an office in Suanic, but lack the funds. If you would sponsor us, we would be eternally grateful." Suanic. I don't know where Suanic is. Oh. That is on the Silk Road. More trade is a good thing. I shall sponsor you. Ow! I can't afford that. I'm sorry, but I have no gold to spare. I am sorry. I really do not have any gold to spare for that. Let's go. Oh, well, it's a little bit late to try to convert you, so you can just have that. You know what, actually, while I'm doing this, I'm going to set my retinues to not reinforce so I get more money. And I have more money to spend on my Office of Alchemy. There are a lot of faction wars popping up. We must import the tools we need. 20% chance of gaining Diligent. Ooh. Observing the movements of the stars at night, you have begun to see some regular patterns. These observations, however, have raised many new questions. You are starting to wonder, for example, if the Earth is really at the center of it all. 30 military technology points, and come on, Diligent. My niece is Roman. Good. Still no disease in Rome. Must build a better storage for the future. Okay, and Alt Klut has died. He had the blood of Caradog. I think we got enough Caradogs, though, so I'm kind of okay with that happening. Perhaps it is time I asked Captain Arnbjorn to spend some time with me. I'll ask him. Only the best will be good enough. Could finally talk in private. Alright, Mainz has usurped the Theocracy of Mainz. You still have that. It's weird. Arnbjorn is now known as the Wise. It is surprising how often Captain Arnbjorn and I find ourselves debating theology during the visit. I suppose it was inevitable when two people of wildly different beliefs spend such a long period of time together. Let's see. You really look like a trustworthy captain. Yeah, I'll go with that. Arnbjorn was so struck by my generosity and kindness as a host that, just before departing, he told me that he now feels indebted with me. How kind of him. He owes me a favor. Rather, you become friends. Sometimes the difference Identifying success can be as hard as achieving it. Many metals and other substances are so alike that only an expert can tell them apart. My librarians shall not rest until we have such a collection of books. Very good. I don't think I need to do anything for Arnbjorn with that favor. Monophysite Faith Triumphant. We still do not have any disease there. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Alright. Eusebios has gone into hiding. The Grand Debate. A courier just arrived carrying a letter from Magus Ali. Reading the letter, I see that it is an invitation bidding all members of the Hermetic Society to attend the Grand Debate in Granada. A most excellent opportunity to display my knowledge. Must only ever buy the most expensive and durable glass. Son was born to my current heir. Does have the Ashina blood. He is not of my dynasty, but we will fix that eventually. You wanna come up here? No? Alright. The House of Chemistry, with no expenses spared and under the constant supervision of Emilius Isaros, a house unlike any other has been erected to realize the dream of a perfect alchemical working environment. Many of the contraptions have been conceived and drawn by the Pontifex Maximus personally, and the great number of furnaces alone employs a team of helpers from all the entire realm. The office now stands ready to allow Emilius Isaros to uncover the secrets of the world. All it requires is for its master to give the instruction. Time to get to work. I get Famous Laboratory. I don't think I've ever seen this specific event before. Is it because I chose the efficient one? I don't know, but I get, until I die, learning +3 and monthly prestige 0.1. My work has just begun. My new laboratory is the envy of both those that now live and all that came before me. I dare say even Hermes, the thrice blessed himself, would be impressed by the setup I now employ to uncover the hidden secrets of matter and spirit. And I have inherited Moesia. Alright. So now my learning is 19. Alright, you have both of these. Oh, and that over there. You are on Gavelkind, at least. Alright, I guess you can have it. There we go. During a late conversation with a fellow member of the Hermetic Society, I found myself discussing the power of one's phrasing. When I jokingly suggest that I should attempt to deliver my arguments in verse, Countess Zene, to my surprise, nods appreciatively. Do not underestimate the power of a good rhyme, she says. I could go for that. Perhaps it is exactly what my theme needs. I could get another point of diplomacy. That's always good. Oh yeah, no, actually, I just outright gained the poet trait. I was kind of expecting it to be only a chance to gain it. Why am I hostile to Pomerania? Oh, because that's your rating with them, with someone else. Got it. Back over here, let's go ahead and set this back to full reinforcement. The research you conduct in your laboratory at night is proving deeply fascinating. You could push your studies further, but you'd need to purchase more equipment for it to be meaningful. I must move forward. It's only 30 gold. Alright, so we're about 1,000 less than maximum. We're gaining 138. So chances are, by the time we got involved in the war, we would be... we'd be getting that pretty much full. Also, why... what are you? Oh, right, no. Because I raised you up there, and I didn't actually dismiss you. There we go. I'm silly. Alright, but I think it is time to get this war going. He's got, he's defending against a host. He is defending against, Sevilla? Okay, actually, this is a little bit of an issue because his troops are moving through my lands right now. On the other hand, that could be a perfect opportunity to snipe some of his troops. Might not actually be the worst thing. You know what? I think so. I think so. I think that this is a good time. Let's do it. Alright. Let's declare the invasion of the Body Snatchers. I mean, the invasion of Egypt. Yeah, I mean, we can get that pretty quick, so. Let's do it. And when we come back, I will raise up all my troops. We will... I'll also get them. Can I... do not have enough piety to hire these guys. Alright, well, I'll have to keep an eye on them and try to do that. I'm not going to raise up my personal troops. We'll hold off on that for now. Actually, before I raise anyone else, I don't think Provence is the best place. Okay, well, Provence is a decent place. I think over here is another good place. So we're pretty close. And there's a pretty decent supply limit and everything like that. These guys won't, like, be trying to walk all the way over here. So, yes. Alright, so we'll get 2. Let's go ahead and raise up all of those guys. Raise up all of the fleets. Come around to pick them up. Don't need you. Oh, someone has gone and grabbed this. Caithness apparently has. You are on Gavelkind, but you only have 1 kid. Alright, well, that's kind of okay. I could create the duchy. Not sure if there's much point in it at the moment. Bring you down there. We, should have enough. Oh, no, that's... I was seeing 6-5, not... Okay, you know what? You guys... These ships come down here. That'll be enough. They're moving. How did you... Did you, like, move your capital up here? I guess so. He, Oh, well, okay. Most of those are duchies. That's kind of fair. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm not going to deal with that stuff until later. But I'm going to go ahead and try shifting all of my troops around. Get them on boats. I don't know what I will do about them at the moment. I might hunt them down with my retinue. That might be a good idea. You know what? That's probably a good idea. Let's see if we can... Actually, I can't get through there, so let's go over there. So yeah, if we can hunt them down with the retinue, and then bring them in, that should work a little bit better. Alright, anyway, that will all be next time. See you then, everyone.